Good morning, everyone. I hope that everybody is in good health, safe, and doing well. We are also glad to welcome you all for today's webinar. I am Dr. Marie-Chris M. Musita, and I am honored to be your moderator for today. This webinar is held in celebration of the Higher Education Week, where the Commission on Higher Education, MIMAROPA Region, and the Philippine Society of Information Technology Educators, MIMAROPA chapter, joined to offer a webinar on PADYAK sa New Normal, Cyber Safety in Transcending Education amidst COVID-19. Today is indeed another day to look forward since we will be hearing relevant information from our beloved speakers. With that, let us ready ourselves to listen and learn. The Regional Director of MIMAROPA, Commission on Higher Education, the former Chair Director of the Office of the Institutional Quality Assurance, an academician with technical expertise. He extended his help and support to universities and the community, educated the public, and protected the environment. His areas of policy expertise cover higher education, law, indigenous communities, environment, good governance, and local governments. He has spent the past 7 years at the Palawan State University. He served as Dean of Students, Vice President for Personnel and Administration, Presidential Assistant for Special Projects and Concerns, Director for Legal Affairs, and lastly, Associate Professor 5. He was practicing law as a legal counsel in Lusang Mayo Uno and Protestant Lawyers League. Senior Associate Lawyer in Tanggol Kalikasan Haribon Foundation, he served at the Haribon Palawan as chairman and advocates biodiversity conservation through building constituencies, empowering communities, and applying multidisciplinary approaches. Attorney ALISUAG finished his BS in Psychology and Bachelor of Laws degrees from the Lyceum of the Philippines University and a Doctor of Philosophy in Management from Akama University. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome us all to this webinar, let us give a virtual applause to our handsome and ever supportive Ched Mimaropa Regional Director, Attorney Joselito C. Alisag. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Marie Chris. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Una ay nagpupuwi ako siyempre sa lahat ng ating tagapanood all over the world. Siyempre, nagpupuwi din ako sa ating pamunuan ng PSITE MIMAROPA.
Oo, 100 na.
Sa pamumuno ni Dr. Joy Abweg, i-claim ko na yan. Sa ni John Anthony ng Oriental Mindoro. At syempre, binabati ko yung aking mga kasamahan sa CHED MIMAROPA. And of course, as you know, we are celebrating the 27th year foundation anniversary of the Commission on Higher Education. At syempre, higit sa lahat sa ating mga mag-aaral, sana sa mabuti kayong kalagayan, ingat, stay safe. This seminar, I think, is worthy. Alam nyo, itong Information Technology Education, IT. Importante ito, pero sa pandemic na ito, this has become very important. Lahat tayo ngayon nag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng information technology setup. Diba? Online, synchronous, asynchronous. At kahit nga yung ating communications ngayon ay using the IT. Well, a little background on myself, hindi ko lang nilalagay sa aking bio note. is the fact that isa ako sa mga, kumbaga, alam niyo ba ako ay nag-aral ng computer programming, COBOL ng araw. 1977. I studied COBOL in 1977. Hanggang ngayon, alam niyo yung COBOL is a language na ancient as far as IT is concerned, but ginagamit ito ng mga practitioners all over the world because ito yung pinaka-safe na programming language. At bihirang may alam nito kasi hindi ito nahahack. Diba? Kaya mukhang kala ko mag-aral ulit, mag-update ako ng aking code. What I'm trying to say is that IT is also a world that I'm very fascinated. It's one of the first practitioners as far as it is concerned. Kaya lang, mas pinili ko siyempre law and education. That's why I closely follow the IT world. And PSITE, I'm glad that you have an association of information technology educators. Alam niyo, all of us should be IT educators. This pandemic has changed the paradigm of, sabi nga lang, learning pedagogy. Yung pedagogy is the study of studies, the study of how to study. Tawag sa pedagogy. Dati-rati, yung mga mahusay magturo is finding it hard to teach now because of technology, because of the challenge. That's why kami sa CHED, binabago na namin ngayon yung, actually, there's a move now to change the assessment of teachers now, especially sa ranking and promotions. Because the outcome-based na tayo sa ating education, hindi na ito paramihan ng degree. Pahusayan na ito kung gaano kahusay mo ma-impart yung tinuturo sa iyong estudyante. Kung may natututunan sa estudyante, hindi na ito pahusayan ng the old ways of assessing teacher. Well, I'm sad for some now kasi yung nagbago na yung konsepto natin ngayon ng mahusay na guro. Dati mahusay na mag-guro, yung mahusay lecture, whiteboard, sa blackboard, etc. But now, these teachers, or old teachers, are finding it hard to teach now because the medium has changed. We are now, nagbago na ang ating situation. In the past, we were talking of our campus. Yung campus, yun yung pumapasok ka, daan ka sa gate, lakad ka sa sidewalk, pasok ka sa building, pasok ka sa classroom. Now it's a virtual campus. You enter the site online. Almost 2 years ago, pinadala kami ng CHED. Hindi pa namin, ito blessing in disguise. In 2018, CHED and the University of Ontario, University of Toronto, there was a group of people who were trained on lifelong learning using all this medium of technology. Di na namin alam na we have to apply already this learning that we learned from University of Toronto. Yung virtual campus, online learning, the whole work. So we had to have a crash course on this whole thing. Kaya yung grupo na yun yung nagpo-formulate ng whole facing the new normal situation. So all of a sudden, nagbagong mundo natin. It's an IT world now. The whole Dati natin, IT education was a program within a university. Now it has changed. The whole university is an IT education hub. Hindi na ito nasa fringes. This is the main now. Ito na. IT, wala tayo AI na pinag-uusapan natin. So, we should follow this and all of us should be IT educators now. Otherwise, you have to retire. Yun yung challenge ngayon. Those who cannot cope up with this challenge now, in the education world, no, sorry for that. The world has changed. So IT education is it. And of course, with this, ang daming challenge on cybersecurity. Hacking, pati manipulation of data. Ngayon, magbabago ng mundo natin. Ang yaman natin ngayon is data-driven. It's the whole data thing. Eventually, yung data is as important as money. We have to protect. Kung pinoprotektahan natin yung pera natin sa bangko, the data that we have gathered, which is as important as money now, should always likewise be protected. So this seminar is it. Manood kayo, napahaba na yata ako, pero kasi that's my passion, IT education. Ilang ang aking message. We protect our data because our data is as important as our money. So must, and we all should be, from here on, IT educators. Thank you very much and good morning. Stay safe.
Thank you for that warm welcome and for always supporting us, Attorney ALISUAG. We are pleased because without CHED MIMAROPA region, I think PSITE would not be established. Indeed, this activity is timely in this pandemic because we are still learning new technology. Actually, naabot ko po ang COBOL na binabanggit ni Sir kanina. COBOL is one of the safe programming languages because it is secured. The landscape of education and learning change.